Hello and welcome back to another video on the Ghana Collective YouTube channel. How's everyone doing today? If you like this video and it helps you to get some nice bike parts from Aliexpress China, which is a fantastic price compared to anywhere else I've seen, then please subscribe to the channel. Check out the rest of the videos on the channel. It's a wide variety of gaming, money making, household stuff, and let's begin. So about nearly 2 years ago, before I opened up this box, I bought a pair of components, brake levers, which were called Sram level, and they were from Aliexpress China, and they always warn people who buy original products from China that the serial number is always filed off because they can't sell original products outside of China. And I'm going to show you those brake levers that I got. They're absolutely brilliant and a really good price when I got them, for all the cables, the two levers and stuff like that. So I'm very impressed with this order from AliExpress, and it did remove the original brakes that come with this bike when I first had it. So I'm going to open up this box now because we've got an upgrade we're going to do on this bike of mine, the Rock Rider AM 300S. I won't be doing it myself. I'll be taking it to the local shop to fit the components, but I want to show you in the box what I will be getting replaced on this bike. So let's do that right now. Let's open up the box first of all. So the box is now open, showing all the components in there, but before we pull them out one by one and discuss what they are, let's go over to the AliExpress website to see in detail what I've actually bought and the price I paid. So let's go over to the AliExpress app and have a look. Right then, so we're on the AliExpress website right now, the app I mean, and what I have bought is a Sram GX Eagle featuring the crank arms, the derailleur, the bottom bracket, the shifters, and the freewheel at the back, and also the chain that comes with it. So I've also chose the highest spec one, and it's still come out to be a fantastic price. This is actually a 12 speed as well, but I've chosen the official Sram one because they do different designs. And I've also chosen a Sram GX Eagle chain, which they did offer as well if you want it, an NX Eagle, and you can choose what bottom bracket you want when you're purchasing the item. As you can see here now, you click on the different ones you can pick, you can see the price changing. So that's 346 there, 455, 361. So this is what you get. You get the GX Eagle crankset, the GX Eagle chain, the bottom bracket, the rear derailleur, and all the cables, and the right trigger shifter, and you can also pick the 12 speed at the back. What sort of like sprocket you want, whatever you call it. I don't know what it is, but I've chosen the high spec one. So this is going to be replacing my Sram NX Eagle that came with the bike. So as you can see here, like I mentioned before, China is not allowed to sell original products outside of China, so they file off the serial number. But the good thing about it though, they file it off in the area where no one's going to see. Anyway, you can see that's inside the crank arm, so no one's going to look inside, are they? They're only going to see outside. But what I do anyway is I always get a bit of black nail polish, and I just go over the white scratching, which I did with the Sram brakes I showed you earlier. So as you can see here now, it's a 12 speed dub crankset and 12 speed chain with power lock X1, and there it is. Looks good, doesn't it? At the moment now, my cranks are making a and it's really embarrassing. I hate noise, because when I had the bike, there was no noise on it, and now it started to make noise. You can see that the derailleur is official. You can see the Sram logo on it, Eagle Technology, and whatever freewheel you choose, I've chosen the Sram one, which is supposed to be lighter it has the Sram, as you can see there, the eagle logo there, just there, you can see it there. That's the eagle logo. But we'll see more in detail when I pull it out the box. But they have give you the opportunity to be able to, select whatever one you want. There's a PG 1210, PG 1230, and then there's one I chose, which is the one which is like the Sram Eagle one, and you've got a choice of whatever bottom bracket you want. And people are praising, how good it is. It's a fantastic price because I looked everywhere: Amazon, eBay, Aliexpress were the winners, as usual, like they were when I got the Sram level, which is about £90 or a bit less for all the wiring and both brakes. So that's fantastic because other sites are charging about 200 or more. So we can find it more in detail. So as I said before, you've got a choice of whatever wheel you want at the back. Different prices are mostly for you choosing the different type of wheel at the back. 455 for the more expensive one for that, and 346 for the non Eagle one there. But when I purchased it, it was saying 455, but when I suddenly put it through the order, it went down to like 376. So there was a saving there anyway. And the seller sells other, gearing for bikes, GX Eagle there. As I said before, they take off the serial number because not to sell outside. The kit includes the GX Eagle 12-speed right trigger shifter, and you get one of those. The 12-speed derailleur, the 12-speed dub crankset, and the 12-speed chain in power lock, and that's a choice of whether you want the GX Eagle one or the NX Eagle. I'm going to show you now my bike, which has the NX Eagle, which I'll be replacing soon at my local decathlon. Before I open up the box, we look at the components together. So there we have my vehicle with the single chainring at the front, and that is the Sram NX Eagle. You can see the NX just there, and it's been a fantastic derailleur because I was coming off a 21-speed heavy iron bike, steel bike, and when I had the single speed, my speed just increased and the bike felt a lot better to move around. And I also went from a steel bike to an aluminium bike from Decathlon, which is the bike's a head turner. It is. People just stop. So that's enough of that. Let's get into the box and see what we have. Let's start pulling out the wires. There's one cable which comes with all the fittings. Let's go in there. That looks like the bottom bracket, and that feels like the derailleur. And this here feels like probably the shifter with the wires in it. And what do we have here? That's probably part of the crank. And this is the chain, which I've ordered the GX Eagle chain. And we got some other items in here, which I do believe might be wires. And we got more wires here. This could be actually the wheel at the back. But we'll get that open now and have a look. So far we have all these components here now, plus these ones here. So I'm going to get them out of the packet and we'll have a look in detail. And we're back. So what I've done now is I've removed all the items from the packaging apart from the chain, just in case it might be a bit oily and I don't want it on the carpet. But here we have all the items laid out, and I've had a good inspection just now. Everything is absolutely brand new and perfect. There's no scratches on it at all, apart from, like I said, the serial number is scratched off, but that's nothing, is it? Like I said before, it's inside. But all you got to do is just get some matching paint or nail varnish and just go over it. I do have black nail polish, which I did buy for things like this, as well as grey. So all I do is just put the grey over the scratch, and that's it. But like I said before, it's inside. You're not going to see it. So this is the GX crank arm, and it looks fantastic. It just feels completely smooth. It's got the logo on it. Every one of these components just has the Eagle logo on it, saying Eagle Technology. Perfect. Look at that, how clean that looks. And there it is. Really impressed with that. And there it is. So that's going to be replacing. I didn't know it would be a different colour, but it does look really, really high quality. And you can see the Eagle logo there. So that's part of the crank arm. We then have the other part, which has the label on it. So some components that need to be fitted in there as well. And it also comes with sealant on it, and also saying the word dub already attached, and feeling perfect. That feels really high quality as well. We also have the GX Eagle shifter. Again, perfect, original. And I did see a little thing to show you that it's original. Here it is. Underneath the thing itself, it's saying, let me see if I can get a focus on it. Eagle. Yeah, I had it there a second ago, didn't I? Get this. There. Eagle Technology. So this is an official shifter as well, and it does feel really nice and smooth. And what else do we have? We have the bottom bracket. I've chosen the dub one. They did have different versions of which ones you want to pick, but I've picked this one. It better fit. And also I've got the GX chain. They did give you the options of either the NX chain or the GX. The GX is a bit more expensive, but not that much. And we got some more cabling and stuff like that. And we have some other things in here. And we also have what people call the hot plate. And as I said before, I've chosen the official Sram GX one. You can see there, it's got Eagle Technology on it. As I said before, the seller is selling 3 different types of these, what people call hot plates, or 3-wheels, or just a 12-speed cassette. I've chosen the official one, which is supposed to be a lot lighter than the other 2 that he's selling. But I did say to the seller, do you sell the ones which have the official Eagle on it? And he goes, yes. So it's this one. That's why it's got the grey. The biggest cog is grey, because you can see the Eagle logo on it. But this looks a lot bigger than my existing one, which looks tight, isn't it? But with this NX Eagle one, you can see that's just a standard, cassette. And only the derailleur says NX, and so does the crank arms. But this is going to be impressive to fit on. I've also ordered some grips as well, which are on their way, some cheap grips to replace the ones I have already. What I do as well is, as you may notice as well, that with these sort of cranks, you have, one hole covered and the other hole is wide open, isn't it? Which I think is a bit crazy. So what I do, I put a bar end in there, and I tighten it so it covers the hole. So that's it then. So that is the Sram GX Eagle group set with all the components needed to be able to fit this whenever I want, which should be in recent times now. I'm going to get this done. So I'd say in about the next about a week or 2 weeks, I'll have this fitted at my local decathlon, because I'm waiting for my grips to come through as well. And I really hate when, sometimes you take your bike to a store and they say, oh yes, we can get it done in about a week's time. You want it done straight away. You want to be watching them do it, or maybe the next day, because don't forget, you go down on the bike to deliver the bike, and they don't give you a courtesy bike for you to play around with until you get yours back. You have to make your own way back home again. But I'm very impressed with this for the price. I've always wanted a GX Eagle, and now I've got the chance to get one. So hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel. I'll put in a link in the description for you to have a look at this GX if you want one, or if you've got an NX, you want to upgrade or downgrade or whatever. So thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel. Check out the rest of the videos I have on it, like money making, gaming, household stuff, and so on. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Bye.